Allahu Akbar,
The world is full of strange behavior. Every man has to be his own savior. I know I can make it on my own if I try, but I'm searching for a great heart to stand me by underneath the African sky. A great heart to stand me by. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart to hold and keep me by. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart under African skies. Sometimes I feel that you really know me. Sometimes there's so much you can show me. There's a highway of stars across the heavens. There's a whispering song of the wind in the grass. There's a rolling thunder across the savannah. A hope and a dream at the edge of the sky. And your life is a story like the wind. Your life is a story like the wind. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart to hold and stand me by. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart under African skies. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart. I see the fire in your eyes. I'm searching for the spirit of the great heart that beats my name inside. Sometimes I feel that you really know me. Sometimes there's so much you can show me.
Anna Fai is in my class. She is in grade 5 and I am the class teacher of grade 5. Anna is a very good student. She works hard, she is disciplined, and she is very, very participatory. I am certain that if she continues the way she is working, she will certainly go to the secondary school. the Gambia needs a lot of students like Anna Fai. We are a developing country, and we need people who are educated, whether in writing, reading, or skills. For a developing country, we need all those types of people. Children who are not able to go to school are doomed because they have no future. Because all what they can do is probably go around doing some very odd jobs and jobs that don't even pay well. It is actually very satisfying for me to be a teacher, because one of the benefits, or if I may call it profits, of a teacher is to teach somebody and see him or her working at a higher place than where you are. I think that's the greatest achievement for a teacher. I have seen a lot of my students work in banks. Some are police officers, others are military men, and they are working in all walks of life. So people like Anna Fai are very much needed in the Gambia.
"25 years and 8 months ago, this is where we started the Sajuka School. I remember 25 years ago when we had children coming to the school for the first time in the history of Barra, because Barra had no school. And I remember mobilizing people using wooden planks, starting a school. Many people did not believe we could start a school. And I remember the day when we came, we wanted a blackboard, but we did not get a blackboard. So the idea came up, why don't you just put cement on the wall? As you can see, we had to build this, to construct this, and then we just painted the wall black. Got the chalk, and it started with the children singing. And that's how the school started. As I said, I was born in Barra. I went to school in Esso, and I remember trekking some 3 kilometers to school every day and back. And I remember in those days, there was no school in Barra. And I also recall several incidents. Actually, two of them were serious accidents where some kids were hit by a vehicle. This was in 1982. In 1984, it was around March 1984, or end of March, beginning of April 1984, I witnessed an accident myself. And here again, a vehicle hit some children and killed some of them. And that's when I said to myself, why don't we start a school in Barra? For us, for some people, this was impossible. One, I was not a teacher. Two, I had no experience running schools. But I was really convinced that we needed to do something. at least to save the lives of those children. So that's when we started the school. After some years, of course, we said the demand was too high, so why don't we look for a more suitable place, somewhere around or away from the traffic, the road traffic, where children can be at ease, where they can learn. And that's when we chose this site. The local community said to us, look, we can give you a place, because they saw what was going on, and they started to believe what we were doing. So they gave us this land, this piece of land.
I'm a father. I'm married just a year ago, and my wife is pregnant. This January, we expect he's going to have a child, and I wish to send the child to Sajuka School. They try to develop, to fight against ignorance, fight against poverty, to educate, the people of Barra and the surrounding by their own will and their own help. I'm living in the other compound, the next compound with the school. So I see that all kids pass through Sajuka, they head to success. So we're giving thanks to Sajuka, those who bring easy access for the people of Barra to be aware and realize themselves, because it's only education. We can let you know what you don't know before. And I feel that it's a major help to the people of Barra, because here was the beginning. And you see, when prosperity comes, now we have a big school, it's going to a primary level. Only education can make us stand tall. We've seen that the difference between the wise and the fool is only wisdom.
Because it's one thing to have a wish, but how do you achieve it? How do you realize your objective? Again, our friends from Sweden, now from the USA, this time Nilan came with her friends, Bay Path College, came to help. Now there was this structure, but we needed furniture. We needed to provide the children with the service, the library services. Because for them, it was like they come to school, the teacher is just there, teaching them English, arithmetic, mathematics, geography, whatever. But they did not have any reference beyond what the teacher told them. And that's why they expressed the desire, the need to have a library. We started with this library with few books, but thanks to Bay Path College, thanks to Nilan Fai, thanks to many other people who provided the structure, the books, the furniture, we were able to build the primary school.
With this stone for a throne, I look down on my palm, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The pond, can you tell me about it? Was it dirty? Was it big?
Was it nice? Was a nice little pond.
It was a nice little pond.
Yes.
So it probably wasn't dirty then, right?
It's clean.
It was clean. You're right. Good job.
It was clean.
Sajuka itself, our priority is girls. Because if you look at our aims and objectives, we said we promote and educate girls' education. So obviously, Sajuka, girls' education is our #1 priority. We hope if you educate a girl child, you educate a nation or you educate a family. Yeah. But nonetheless, also we also promote the education of boys. We have the nursery school, we have the primary school, the skill center. We have more girls than boys in the skill center. We need to see how best to open our market for the skill center, because we hope if we have a better market for the skill center, we can promote, and then we can also take more students for the skill center, and then also to train also the skills centers teachers with the latest technology. And then nonetheless, they are very much good in our local traditional dresses and so forth, and tie and dye, sewing, you name it, that they're providing.
This kind of material is been produced by Sajuka. You see, we can make different colors, different kinds, not only this type, but we used to make different kinds. And this is very popular nowadays in the community. So this is what they do, and hand sewing to handicraft is what they do.
For the school to be self-sustainable, that is, we need to improve the skill center. If we improve the skill center, Sajuka will stand of its own, we can say, in the next 5 years.
Take your mat and go out with your grandmother or grandfather. Help your parents. Yes? Before having your bath and go to the mosque, what do you do first after greeting your relatives in the compound? Whether you can speak or you can even not ask.
We are going to pray. My name is Awafai. My name is Hojandu. My name is Meya Singh. My name is Hadi Cham.
Her name is Aji Aida Njai,
Aissatou mooy Aida.
also known as Aissatou.
maa ngi dëkk Barra fii.
And she lives in Barra.
Fi laa juddu.
She was born here.
Fi laa magee.
Grew up here.
Sëy fi.
And got married here.
Jur fi i doom.
And also had kids here.
Am naa juróom-ñetti doom.
She has 8 kids.
Juróom yu góor ñettay jigéen.
5 boys and 3 girls.
School bi dimbale Barra rëy na.
The school has helped Barra a lot.
Dafa rëy te bari.
It's a big deal to Barra to have the school here.
North Bank yëpp Barra amutoon school.
So out of the North Bank, Barra was the only one that didn't have a school.
Mu am accident bu rëy bu fi am.
Then when the accident happened, from the original story, from the founder, she's saying that there's also been other accidents where the kids had nothing to do. Some of the kids who didn't go to school, and there were other accidents because they were just playing around outside and just they had nothing to do. So she said they never really mentioned or even thought about opening a school or starting a school to have the kids have something to do or go somewhere and learn. The idea never came about until my dad witnessed that particular accident where that boy and that girl was involved in.
Dañu bari njaboot ñu for ci xale yooyu lañ indi leen. Yaay yi kontaan lool jox ñu seen xale yi.
So the parents were very happy. For her as a community member, when the school just came about, my dad told them, why don't you go around and find families that have a lot of kids that needed help. Parents they were happy to give up the kids to go to school so that they can have something to do during the day. Because like most of the parents, she said, had like 5 or 6 kids in the house and they were all running around. So now they had those at least 5 or 6 kids out of the house doing something beneficial to help the community, so on, I guess. They went from house to house to house to house to house. And she's mentioned that now the kids that started Sajuka now have all grown up and married. Some of them have husbands and now they have kids going to Sajuka. And her being a community member, part of her work that she did was like when the kids were here, they would take care of the kids, clean them up. And she mentioned food. They would beg for food. They would take their plates and go to the market and sit there and say, whatever you can give out so we can feed the kids that are learning in Sajuka. So they didn't have any money. They had no income. They just begged for the food and took it and brought it home and cooked for the kids out of their own cooking pots and their own homes, cooked for the kids and give them food to eat. Just to help the kids, just to help my dad to build that solid foundation, because she believed that the community members have to stand behind him so that, they can move forward. Until today, 25 years later, they still stand strong behind him. My dad would, take money out of his pocket. Whatever he had left, he would take it, give them to go buy 5 cups of rice or how many ever cups of rice they had. They can, you get from that money and go ahead and buy it, and just for the kids. She's saying that it's probably more than 200 kids that come here every single day that learn, eat food, be taken care of, and given quality education, and just showed love. Thanks to Sajuka and all the community members and my dad, Modlam Invai, who's been so strong in helping them. When they first started, it was just a nursery school. So they never dreamed of even having a primary school. So most of the students that graduated from the nursery school, they took them to the next village over SL to attend primary school, and then some went over to University of Gambia or whatever else that they go, or technical school. But back then they weren't dreaming of even having a primary school. We have primary 1, 2, until 5, and we hope to go up to 6, even secondary school, even college, university. That's her dream now, but she's very grateful to where she is, to what we have done so far. So she's saying that for the girls, especially the young girls, They were not able to go to school before because of the walk, the long distance. That's one. It's gotten the little girls off the streets. And then the second thing she mentioned is that the skill center, which is a big thing for the older girls, in a sense that when they don't complete high school or they drop out of high school, they have a place to come. If you look around here between Barra up until the North Division, there is no other skill center but the Sajuka Skill Center. And they always give you that opportunity to do something, to make something of yourself. And they've been given the opportunity to be able to provide that to these girls. She sees this as a very great opportunity to help Sajuka expand in helping the community, as they've already started doing it. So she says, we have the skill center, we have the nursery school, the primary school. She wants Sajuka to do more. And with the help of you guys, the team, and anybody who's watching this video, whatever you can do to help and expand it. She mentioned, hospitals. They would love to one day have a hospital, because when the kids get sick, they have to take them all the way to the next village to, treat them. She mentions that, she's grateful and happy, and that America is Gambia, Gambia is America. Sajuka is America, America is Sajuka, meaning that whatever you guys can do for us, we can do for you, and the cycle goes around.
Thank you, America,
for being our friend.
To be our friends forever and ever.
Banana tree, hair soldier meat, food and life. See you next time. See you next time.
Jumbo up, 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 jumbo.
Copper sun sinking low, scatterlings and fugitives, hooded eyes and weary brows, seek refuge in the night. They are the scatterlings of Africa, each uprooted one, on the road to Belamanga, where the world began. I love the scatterlings of Africa, each and every one. In their hearts a burning hunger, beneath the copper sun.
Jumbo up, 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 jumbo.
Ancient bones from old divide, echoes of the very first cry. Who made me here and why? Beneath the copper sun. African idea, African idea. Make the future clear, make the future clear. And we are scatterlings of Africa.